Welcome to the NIBC series brought to you by the United States Marines. As night has fallen here in Central Florida, we are camped out at Montverde Academy. And tonight in the main event, the host Eagles take on Sunrise Christian Academy, the team out of Kansas. Right now, the NIBC standings look like this. La Lumiere team that is right now 3-0. They are taking care of business up in Maryland. IMG 2-1. Sunrise Christian unbeaten so far in this series. Oak Hill winless, yet the Warriors got better and better throughout each contest. But this matchup we're about to see does have some history. Sunrise Christian did hand Montverde their only defeat last season. Kennedy Chandler, who was headed to Tennessee at the time, at the buzzer sends this one to overtime, and eventually Sunrise Christian would pull it out. So Sunrise Christian, they know what it takes to beat Montverde Academy. Can they do it again here on center stage? Great to have you with us, everybody. Drew Felios alongside the former UCF point guard, Mike O'Donnell. And Mike, last night we saw an absolute classic on this floor with Montverde and IMG. Montverde came up a little short. Will we see another classic here tonight?
Buckle up, this is going to be intense. One of the worst times to play Montverde, it's not when they're fully healthy, it's after a loss. They are going to be geared up, ready to go, playing against a very good Sunrise Christian team.
You know, Kennedy Chandler, the player we just saw, he's not on the floor anymore, but this guy is. Grady Dick has shot the lights out the last few days.
Top 25 player in the country, headed to Kansas next season. He's a product of Wichita, Kansas, where he was the 2020 Player of the Year. Deadly from three. Moves so well without the basketball. He got stronger since last year. Thursday night, 20 points. Last night, 19 points versus Oak Hill. He was great.
How good has Derek Whitehead been over the last few days?
Really good. 31 points last night versus IMG. Hit 5 threes. He's a complete player. Headed to Duke. Unlimited range. Great handle. Gifted passer. So much Donovan Mitchell and Dwayne Wade in his game. The 5th-ranked player in the country is elite in every facet of the game.
Well, let's take a look at tonight's player spotlight brought to you by Chipotle. Jalen hood-schifino. We'll talk about his game in a moment. That vegan bowl is looking really, really good. Never tried one, but he's getting me in the mood.
Major props to hood-schifino. I'm a double chicken guy and guacamole myself, but he's a top 25 player in the country as well. He's headed to Indiana. Only had 6 points last night versus IMG. He was 1 of 9 from the field. He needs a much better game versus Sunrise.
I'm just part of the ESPN 100. Take your pick. Whitehead, Iwachukwu, Clark, Mitchell, hood-schifino in there. Kwame Evans, only a junior.
Derek Queen is the 2nd-ranked sophomore in the country. He's one of the last players to come off the bench for Montverde. They're loaded.
Sunrise's plethora of talent, not too shabby either, as Grady Dick tries to save it out of bounds. He is headed to Kansas. Mark Mitchell, one of the few really upper echelon guys that is undecided. Dylan Hunter, Camp Corrin, also heavily recruited. Corrin's going to play for Leonard Hamilton all the way here in NIBC.
Well, if you transfer into one of these programs, you're not the big fish anymore. You look like every other fish. Everybody is a top 25, top 50, top 100 player. And there's head coach Chris Beard of Texas on the left. Did a phenomenal job at Texas Tech. Took him to the Final Four.
Using that pivot foot, Grady Dick from the corner. Somehow was able to get it to Corrin. Couldn't finish. Look at Dylan Mitchell, the Texas recruit. Hood-schifino in the lane.
It's a good sign.
Drive it to the goal. Iwachukwu was waiting, altered the shot, and yanks down the rebound.
You got to kick that. You got to drive and kick that. You had Corrin open in the weak side corner.
Sunrise so far 0 for 5 from the floor. Hood-schifino from straight away. Simply needed some more help last night. This is Hunter. Stop and pop from the elbow. Too strong. And still, Sunrise Christian having a hard time adjusting to this Eagles defense. Here's Renew, spotting up for 3.
He's not known as a three-point shooter in the country. It is literally, without being cliche, the best playing against the best in high school basketball.
Got to get Grady Dick going.
Yeah.
And he comes off the screen. Good way to come out of a timeout.
The difference, but one of the main differences between his game this season and last season is his ability to read the defense without having the basketball. He reads screens and open areas in the offense so well.
Oh, nice defensive play. 8-3, Montverde, an early lead. Hood-schifino's come out aggressive. Grady Dick gets a piece of it. And now Dick tries to take it right at Mitchell.
Oh,
gets it to go. This is Mark Mitchell. He'll go strong. Is denied. Renew got a piece of it. Whitehead leading the attack. Kicks it out. Inside to Uwachukwu. How about the quick hands? Now it's Mitchell. Mitchell says, get out of here. So Mitchell on Mitchell.
He's headed to Michigan. Was electric in the previous matchup versus Oak Hill.
So 10-7 here. Lob it up and slam it home. Embiid finished his high school career at the Rock up in Gainesville, but put in some hard time here at Montverde. Eagles back to work, and there's another nice shot by Malik Renew.
He's been pretty dialed in tonight. Renew has been really locked in, staying aggressive. He's got a lot of patience. There's a lot of work before he gets the ball to get good post position.
Really good pressure on ball here by Hood-Schifino. He has affected the game as Sunrise has looked uncomfortable on many offensive sets. That one is tipped away for a guy like Malik Renew.
Well, I can't fully relate to being a top 30 player. And the pump fake. Oh, the pump fake. You can't go for the pump fake late in the shot clock. Grady Dick's too smart for that.
Whitehead on the other end can light it up.
It only takes one for Whitehead for him to get up 3 or 4 threes quickly. He is a special, special talent.
Mark Mitchell, can he get it going? Get the roll this time, and it's a 3.
Shooter, Fred Hoiberg.
Yeah, he was.
Probably still is.
Leighton Blocker, little hesitation.
Like that change of speed.
Oh, nice follow-up as Cam Corrin, the Florida State commit, puts it in.
Oh, Queen. Oh, Queen. Looking like a king on that spin move. Big fella. Don't do him like that.
Derek Queen showing the skill. That's why he's a 5-star prospect. Mitchell again. Look at Dylan Mitchell. Sky for the rebound. Hood-Schifino back to Whitehead. Fake, dribble, stop and pop. Bro. They've looked like they've been a little lackadaisical.
Montverde playing angry on the defensive end. And had them really locked in. They held Sunrise to 18 points in that first half.
There's Dylan Mitchell again. You know, at times, Dylan
really
Mitchell, he looked last night like he wasn't really sure what his place was going to be in a tight game.
Yeah, and he's been guarding Grady Dick for the majority of the game. But Whitehead almost got that pass.
But instead, it turns up into a bucket. Scotty Middleton, the junior. Now it's Dylan Hunter. Ball's knocked away. Uwachukwu, those long arms.
Look at this.
Wow.
Are you serious? That's 7'1". Handle that. Great hands.
Some of the top centers right there in America. Uwachukwu right now ranking 3rd.
Oh, baby.
Bring the house down. Montverde extending their lead to 15.
On his head.
Back door. Grady Dick.
Mitchell got a piece of that.
Those two have really gone out.
Yeah, he timed it up perfectly.
Now spin along the baseline. No man's land down there, but able to stay with it somehow. And here. Leighton Blocker will take it strong. Dish
Pretty
it
pass.
off. And Middleton to finish.
I really like Leighton Blocker's game.
All those games on ESPN Plus. 38 games total, part of this NIBC series here in 2021, 2022. Scotty Middleton, little step back from the free throw line. And there's Whitehead on the board. Derek Whitehead. Crossover.
Oh my goodness. He makes.
So now man-to-man here for the Buffaloes. Whitehead kicks it out to hood-schifino. Can't get the roll, but Iwuchukwu doing the dirty work.
He dunked that angry, didn't he? Like he was angry at the rim. And the infield has himself his star front court player next season.
Cannot wait to watch him in college basketball. He is going to be special.
Iwuchukwu bumped Grady Dick off the down screen. He's frustrated.
Grady Dick, just no daylight there.
Yeah.
Dylan
Nice
Mitchell taking it personal. Here he is. Who definitely left a mark.
Well, I knew what kind of a highlight reel he was. I watched a lot of film on him in preparation for this weekend series, but I've been blown away by his defensive ability. He's going to be one of Texas's top defenders as a freshman. He just can guard multiple positions. He's locking up Grady Dick. That's one of the best scorers in the country. Look at him, Sky for the offensive rebound.
Had it tipped away. Still, you love the ups from Dylan Mitchell.
Pretty pass.
And finally a bucket.
And they didn't. Just not mentally in tune this game.
Here's Whitehead. Another three-pointer.
Where you want, but he wasn't a guy who's going to get out and can guard the perimeter. Iwuchukwu can do that.
A little bit of traffic inside. Mitchell kicks it out to Grady Dick, who has been quiet. But if he can heat up.
Number in scoring at 22 a game. And he led the NBPA camp in field goal percentage. Shot 75% at the camp scrimmages. My goodness.
Mark Mitchell really working hard, and he's finally rewarded.
Yeah, he got stuck.
Tops the list. And I have a feeling, Mike, if you were voting best overall players in the country, pound for pound, number 0 would be your top guy.
For me, it's Whitehead. It's not even close. I think he'll be making a lot of money in the league one day.
Getting the roll is Reneau. Nice soft touch from the big man.
Drew, you're past the point of where you can trade buckets to Montverde. You have to manufacture consistent stops.
Letman passed up the shot. Here's Mitchell now. Again, every bucket. Mitchell takes it strong. Sunrise Christian here attacking. Sunrise Christian wins over IMG Thursday, Oak Hill yesterday. Mitchell trying to heat up here late. Middleton can't keep it in. hood-schifino controls for Montverde Academy.
You got to get up in the defender right here. I mean, you got to get in some denial. You can't play your regular defense right now. There's 1:20 left.
Here's Reneau to a wide open Evans Jr. Can't put it in. Critical possession here for the Buffaloes. Off the glass and in from Layden Blocker. Dylan Mitchell on the other end.
He's been really good.
But an awesome defensive effort. He's been all over the boards as well. This is Whitehead now. hood-schifino. Oh yeah! Dylan Mitchell, the putback.
Yeah, head coach Chris Beard loves it. Absolutely loves it.
Texas head coach and his prized recruit doing it tonight. Cam Corrins, a 9-point victory for the Duke recruit and his teammates. Montverde Academy 53, Sunrise Christian 44.
An excellent defensive effort for Montverde. It was a great job of responding after a loss from IMG last night. A collective defensive team unit got the job done. They were great against Grady Dick. Mark Mitchell held Sunrise Christian to 44 points. Big time defense from Montverde.
So the standings in NIBC basketball. Tell you what, there's going to be a lot of parity across the board. La Lumiere, 3-0. Sunrise Christian, 2-1 after the loss here. IMG, Montverde, Wasatch in there with Legacy Bishop Walsh and Oak Hill Academy. A team that doesn't have a win yet, but again, they made great strides playing this weekend here at Montverde Academy. An awesome week of competition as the NIBC series wraps up here from Montverde Academy. Final score 53-44, Montverde over Sunrise Christian. For Mike O'Donnell and our phenomenal crew, I'm Drew Felios saying so long from Central Florida. Have a great rest of the weekend, everyone.